Hey folks, when is it going to be okay to skip curb appeal, skip painting, skip all this other stuff that we have seen so many people have said that they want to do, especially with for sale by owners? Well, you can skip at any time. There's nothing that says that you have to do any of that. However, if you have a tight budget where you don't have any money to do that and you need everything to come back to, say, for an instance, an estate or probate or something to that effect, if your funds are better spent on essential repairs and upgrades inside the home, then you could probably skip some of the outside curb appeal type things. And the reason is because a lot of people will take a look at the curb appeal and say, well, if we trim this and trim that, they're very understanding. Some of them are not so understanding because they would say, well, if I would have sold it, this, that, Donald Trump, as you know, former president of the United States, said very smartly, whether you like him or not, um, you get more money for a car that has been washed and detailed than you will for a car that's just been used and put out there for sale. So you want to make sure that if you're doing anything, you're doing something in order to put in the mind of the buyer the value that your home is going to be bringing. If that means doing essential repairs and then doing a couple of paints and doing some painting as your budget allows, that's all fine and dandy. But if you have a very strict budget, your main focus should be on those repairs. If you're selling it as is, when marketing a property as a fixer-upper, heavy investment and curb appeal might not align with buyer expectations. If, say, for instance, I put it into the system and say it's a fixer-upper or it's a flipper special, then those people who it's being marketed to are going to be expecting it to need paint, curb appeal, and things like that, and they're going to adjust their price accordingly. Or we are going to have a discussion about price before we list it in order to understand all that. Or before it goes to auction, we want to understand what you're willing to put in order to make the value of the property come up higher. And if we can come up to an agreement as to what kind of money that you're willing to put forward to it, it's going to come back to you. So in summary, when we're taking a look at curb appeal or we're taking a look at minor repairs or anything like that, it's important. Its importance can vary depending on the market conditions and also what your budget looks like. And understanding those markets and what your conditions look like will help you determine how much effort and investment into your property or what you're needing to sell can make on the return. Anyway, I am Matt Price. I am your auctioneer and your real estate broker. 919 614 6288. I will see you on the interwebs.